When you go to Walt Disney World can really change the cost of your vacation. If you want to save some money, it's important to know when the room and ticket prices are cheaper. Instead of going over the cheapest months to go to Disney World, I'll be going over what weeks are the cheapest for each month of the year. That way you can see how much prices can vary depending on the month. We will look at ticket prices and rooms at the Walt Disney World resorts. Also, the ticket prices we will look at are for the standard one-day ticket. Ticket prices will be cheaper per day the longer you stay. It goes from one day at $109 to only $54 a day if you have a 10-day ticket. January has already passed, but the last 2 weeks normally have the best room rates. We are already into February, so you won't be able to book the best week now, but if you're looking to book in 2023, then this will help. But the cheapest week is the first week. Here are the ticket prices for the month. They range from $119 to $145 for the month of February. The weekends cost more. When I priced the resorts, I chose to do a Sunday to Friday stay. So that's 5 nights at the resort. Staying during the week will cost you less. The resorts that were still available were Pop Century for $152 a night, Caribbean Beach for $224, Art of Animation, the Mermaid Rooms, for $177, and Coronado for $217. The cheapest room was Pop Century. Most of the time it's closer to $200, so $152 is a good price. None of the All-Stars were available when I checked, but they are normally less than Pop Century. March ticket prices are more because of spring break. The cheapest days are the first few days of the month at $133. March 27th to April 1st had some of the cheapest rooms. All-Star Movies was the best deal for $152 a night. Port Orleans French Quarter is $287 and Coronado $263. In April, the cheapest week for ticket prices is the last week. Some days are as low as $119. There's not as much available right now in April, but if we look at the week of April 17th to the 22nd with the discounted rate that's currently running, the cheapest room is All-Star Music at $198. However, if you look at April 24th to the 29th without the discount, Pop Century is the cheapest room available at $192, which is just a few dollars less than All-Star Music. And normally Pop Century is more expensive than the All-Star Resorts. In May, the first few weeks have tickets for $119 on Tuesday and Wednesday, with Thursday costing $129 per day. The cheapest week for the resort is May 22nd to the 27th. These prices are with the discount. The resort that will cost the least is All-Star Sports for $127 a night. Music is $161 and Coronado is $215 a night. In June, the ticket prices are less for the first few weeks. The best week to stay is June 12th to the 17th. With the discounted rate, the cheapest room is All-Star Sports and Music for $144 a night. The next is Pop Century for $184. For July, the weeks of the 10th and the 24th have tickets for less at $129. In July, the room discount ends on the 7th. If we look at the prices for the last week of the discount, July 3rd to the 8th, Pop Century is $193, but the least expensive rooms are All-Star Sports and Music at $154. All-Star Movies is $174 a night, but if we look at the rest of the month, the room prices don't change too much. However, since ticket prices are less, July 24th to the 29th, we'll look at those prices compared to the discounted rate. The All-Star Resorts cost $166 a night, and Pop Century is $204 a night, and Port Orleans costs $276 a night. Prices drop in August. Kids start going back to school, so this month we'll see some lower crowds towards the end of the month. The last few weeks have tickets at $109. The last 2 weeks are very similar with the resort prices. August 21st to the 26th has the All-Star Resorts for $132 a night, and Pop Century is $173 a night. Port Orleans is $260 a night. The next week, August 28th to September 2nd, has very similar prices. The All-Star Resorts are $1 less a night at $131. Pop Century is the same as well as Port Orleans, but Caribbean Beach Resort costs about $20 less than the previous week at $274 a night. September is one of the cheapest months to visit during the year. Ticket prices are less during the week, with most days only costing $109 per day. The best week to go for the best hotel deals is September 4th to the 9th. The All-Star Resorts are all the same prices at $136 a night. Pop Century is $182 and Port Orleans is $270 a night. Ticket prices jump back up in October, with the cheapest days being $134 for most of the weekdays. The best week for hotel prices is October 23rd to the 28th. The All-Star Resorts are still at a good price for $139 a night. That's not too different from the cheapest week in September. Pop Century is $185 and Port Orleans is $281 a night. For November, the cheapest ticket days are $134, with the middle weekdays and last days of the month at that price. The best hotel prices are for November 6th to the 11th. All the All-Star Resorts are at $139 a night. Pop Century is $185 a night, and the moderate resorts are $275 a night for Coronado, and Port Orleans French Quarter is $281 a night. The ticket prices for December really go up towards the end of the month, so you want to avoid those days. The first week and a half has the best ticket prices, so we will look at both of those weeks to compare the hotel prices between the two. November 27th to December 2nd, the best price is $139 a night for the All-Star Resorts, and Pop Century is $185 a night. And for the best moderate resort price, Port Orleans Riverside is $281 a night. For the week of December 4th to the 9th, the prices for the All-Star Resorts jump up to $152 a night, and Pop Century changes to $194 a night. Port Orleans French Quarter jumps up to $309 a night. Just remember that it's important to book your vacation as soon as you can. Rooms get booked up, and if only preferred rooms are available for the resort you want, then the price will be more. Not to say you shouldn't stay in a preferred room, but if you want the room price to be less, then going with a standard room will be best. A preferred room just means that your room will be in a building that is closer to the main lobby, which can be really nice if you don't want to walk far to get to your room at the end of the night. As you see, prices vary depending on month. Prices will be less if you avoid going during a holiday, spring break, or summer. However, I know not everyone can avoid going on vacation during the peak times, so hopefully seeing the cheapest weeks to go for each month will help you plan your vacation. I hope this has been helpful. Please like and subscribe for more content.